Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new and improved Locked In podcast. You can follow us on YouTube, like and subscribe for more videos just like this. And without further ado, here's your host, Locke. Welcome to the Locked In podcast, everybody. What a fucking great show we got today. We got an absolute fucking rocket for you. We're sending some appies over to our boy, Hogan. He's coming on the show today, straight out of the provinces of Canada, and sipping on his Jaeger and his Labatts and Molson's up there. He should be joining us pretty shortly on the podcast, but I'm super excited to have him. We got an absolute banger for you today, and a lot of exciting things happening in the league, and we're not talking about the NFL, this American football stuff you guys watch, but we're talking about the NHL, the fucking show, the Tampa Bay Lightning. As you can see, I'm repping the Tampa Bay Lightning right now. They went out there in a big Game 7 fucking defensive, stand out there, and just putting the puck in the net when they needed to and stopping it, stopping it from going in their net. And that's really what it was. Good 2-1 victory last night. Moving on to the second fucking round. We got the Florida Panthers coming to town. Big fucking Florida fight going on next round. So a lot of good things happening, and I'm excited to have Hogan on here so he can come and talk to us a little bit about the league and what's going on and the fucking show. But like I said, absolute rocket of a show today. Hogan should be on here pretty shortly. But what we're gonna do right now, this is honestly, we've been doing fantasy football for a while, so we're gonna keep it fantasy football, and we're gonna get right into the fucking news and notes. So boys, let's get fucking locked in right now, eh? Welcome to the Locked In podcast, fucking news and notes, boys. First things first, obviously news and notes this week. Not much going on in the NFL, the American football realm, but a big news. Landry did sign with the New Orleans Saints, coming from the Browns, coming all the way from Cleveland, and big news there. I mean, not much big news for the league, but big news for our resident beer bitch in our league. I don't know what kind of beer he's serving next season, but hopefully it's a lot of Labatts and Molson's, and just send them around, big news for him because just traded for Michael Thomas. Not really sure what's going on with that guy. I don't even know if he wants to play in New Orleans, but he made the trade swap first with Jesse, and we'll see how that pans out for him. But not good news for him, huh? It might be another beer bitch, eh? But another big news. Brian Edwards, I guess he went from Vegas to Atlanta. Don't really know who the fuck that guy is, to be honest. But he might send some appies and on the Falcons and help him out, get some victories out there as the wide receiver. I don't really even know who the fuck's out there, but that's all we got to say about the news and notes in the NFL league. The American Football League that we call it. I guess we call it American football over here, but down in the Providence in Canada, we don't fucking play that. We have Canadian Football League, which is pretty good. We got that guy. I don't know who the fuck plays up here, to be honest. It's all about hockey up here. We got the Leafs, we got the Canadians, the Oilers. Who else we got up here? That's about it. The Oilers, the only fucking team in the playoffs now. Canada never wins shit up here. Toronto, big fucking joke. Fucking choke all the time. Went out there last night, fucking bit a big fucking choke out there. Losing to the fucking Lightning, fucking Florida team. Who the fuck watches hockey in Florida? Nobody. But besides that, that's all the news and notes we got this week in the league. So let's get over to the good shit, eh? This next guy, he comes in, he's been in our league for a while now, I think. Hogan, he's never at the bottom, he's never at the top, he's always kind of right in between. He's always he does send a lot of he sends a lot of sick fucking sauces over to us, and what we mean by that is, he passes us some fucking great players. At the end of the season, he's always making a big trade to help somebody out. Doesn't help himself out, but he helps us out big time, and so he stays about that 5th, 6th spot this season. He finished in 5th, and we'll see where it goes next season. We'll talk a little bit about that, but obviously we want to talk about the NHL fucking playoffs right now. So Without further ado, let's get him in here. The Jägermeister himself, fucking Hogan. Let's get in here. Hey, Hogan, are you there? We got our guy over here, Mr. Hogan. Hogan is on the podcast. We're excited to have him. How you doing, Hogan?
I'm doing well, bud. How you doing?
It's just another fucking day. We're just ripping rockets out here. So,
Ripping rockets.
Yep. So, first things first. I mean, obviously, welcome to the podcast. But there is no better way to start a podcast.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Yeah, we're gonna start this podcast the only way that I know how. We gotta listen. We gotta go. We gotta give old glory its glory. You know, we're gonna listen to this good old national anthem, and we'll do a good Jaeger shot right after it gets things kicked off. All right. So here we go. I'm going to make sure I stand, make sure you stand, and we'll be good to go. Okay, here we go.
Absolutely. Of course.
Take the helmet off.
Take the helmet off. Let me get an angle here. Go, boys. Let's go.
Let's get fucking locked in. All right, here we are.
We're locked
it's
in.
Fucking game time, boys. All right, so first shot. Hey, we got to do the Jaeger, only way possible.
Yes, sir.
Cheers to you, bud. Thanks for being on the cast.
Cheers to you. Yes, sir.
Holy shit, that shit sucks sometimes. All right. All right, let me take off the gloves. You know, we're getting right into it.
It's fuel, baby. It's fuel. Let me get.
Woo!
Cheers.
Wow.
Oh, we're gonna strap here, boy.
Oh yeah, so we got the juices flowing now.
Hold on. I gotta burn a heater here real quick.
Okay. Yep.
Little dart action.
Get the fucking dart going, bud. So I mean, first things first. Obviously, this is a locked in podcast. You know, we've been doing a lot of football, fantasy football. But I think it's best. It's NHL season, bud. That's, I mean, at the end of the day.
Drugs.
What's that?
Don't forget the drug.
Yeah, we've been doing some drugs. One of our guests, unfortunately, overdosed last week, but hopefully he's okay.
You know, I thought. All right. I saw his brother last night. It'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, it'll be all right. He's a pro at this point.
I send my condolences. Exactly.
But how about the playoffs so far, huh?
How about them, eh? We got that port city of Toronto. Brings a fucking smile to my heart.
That's the
seeing those fucking Goonie Laugh fans crying. And last year I said fuck Tampa, beat fucking squad. This year, let's go fucking Lok'd. Let's do it, boys.
Yeah, let's just go fucking 3 in a row, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the next,
I think your luck runs out though. Florida's just such a good goddamn team.
Yeah,
they roll 4 lines. There's speed all over the place. But hey, you never know. Bobrovsky could fucking Bobrovsky it up.
Well, they are
fucking take them off the case.
They are the fucking Panthers, and you know how they are in the playoffs.
Hey, they finally got that fucking series win. Something Toronto can't say.
But yeah, so obviously the next round we got the Lightning against the Panthers. We got Carolina. They beat the Bruins, so fuck them Boston fucks up there. You know,
yep.
But now we got a
Beantown.
We got a big game 7 tonight with the Rangers and the Pens.
A couple of them.
So
you got a couple of them. You got Stars Flames too.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that one, bud. But we're gonna talk about this Rangers Pens game. Pens being up 3-1 in that series, right?
Mm-hmm.
fucking giving it up. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a thing. They got a third string goalie in.
Exactly.
They've been doing pretty well.
Shurkin's kind of rounded into form again. He had a rough go there for the first 3-4 games, where he's probably Vezina winner.
Oh, you're going in and out there. Your internet connection kind of sucks dick. We'll wait. We'll get this up to speed. All right, so we were talking before we got rudely disconnected there.
Wait, hold on. If I could action. Fucking cut for editing.
All right, editing. We just cut that for editing, but we were talking about the Pens and the Rangers. We were talking about.
I think I left off at Shesterkin, but I don't know. You froze up, and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta move.
Yeah, no. Basically, all I was saying is obviously having a third string goalie doesn't help. I think they lost Sid. Oh. Sid got hurt.
Yeah, Sid's out. I think he's skating tonight, but they haven't given it a status. I haven't seen anything either. So
yeah, and this one's for Corey. Obviously, me and Corey have had this little competition over the last 15, probably 20 years. I don't know how long the fuck we've been friends, but he always, I always argue that Ovechkin was the better player than Sid. Now, obviously, hold on. So I didn't argue that he was the better player. They're both different players, and I tell him this all the time.
Yeah.
They're totally different players. Ovi is the greatest goal scorer in history of the league. Hands down. I don't care what anybody says. Greatest goal scorer. Crosby's probably one of the best players in general. Now, what do you think about that?
I would agree.
Okay.
Wholeheartedly.
All right. Because Gretzky, I mean, he's in a different tier.
But it's Gretzky and just the rest of everybody.
Yeah.
I would debate you on Ovechkin because there is Mario Lemieux. And that man, I mean, he was before our time, I know. If you go watch highlights of that guy, it wasn't just, I'm going to set up in the left face-off fucking circle and start ripping one-timers. It's this man bullies people, but also flies by. He was crazy. And if he didn't lose 2 years to cancer, his numbers would have been up there with Gretzky's.
True. And I lost my fucking accent there for a minute there, bud. Sorry.
Back to America there with you, boy. Yeah. You're deported from here. Get out, eh?
But,
go back down, you hoser.
My fucking thing with that, though, is like, it was a different fucking league. Like, I feel like everybody's faster, stronger. And Ovechkin is fucking all around. Like, he'll pound you into the fucking boards, and he'll fucking snipe at top shelf. Bardowski's all day.
Lemieux was 6'4", 220. You don't get bigger than that.
Well, well, you can.
That's Chara. Yes, Chara. Well,
that guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. So who you got coming out tonight? Rangers Pens.
I'm going to go with Rangers. Momentum's with them. Said Shesterkin running in a form. This guy was absolutely lights out this year. Rangers wouldn't even sniff the playoffs without him.
Oof. So we got
that piece of shit Kreider.
Oh well, yeah.
That guy can go fuck right off.
Yeah. So you got the Rangers winning on the road, huh?
I got Rangers winning on the road.
Woo. All right. Last night we had. Now this is another argument, but I will say it. McDavid is the best player in the NHL right now.
Yeah, hands down.
And he may be the best player of all time in a couple of years. We don't know.
It's going to be an interesting argument.
That guy is fucking insane.
Non-Gretzky category.
No, but we'll see. We'll see in about 20 years, eh?
But the game, like I said, you can't do that now. It's just
yeah. But
you're not gonna have a guy scoring 100 goals and 200 assists. It's just stupid.
But you got the Oilers going out and winning that series against LA.
A good fight by the Kings because they last year they're kind of a bottom feeder and big turnaround to get Philip Deneau, Jonathan Quick kind of rounds into form, and they're on the up and up.
Yep, and then we got
good showing.
Yeah, I was kind of impressed by them this season. They showed a lot, so they should be pretty good going forward. And then we got another Game 7, Calgary-Dallas tonight. I'm rolling with Calgary in this one. That's me.
Me too. Me too.
I think they just got the better team overall. They should
What
be
the
able
fuck
to.
happened to what happened to Sean Monahan?
Well, I don't know. He fucking disappeared.
Seriously, oh, fucking God, he just bye. Just
Yeah, so I don't know. I think Calgary could win the West if they really wanted to, but Colorado I think is that team that I think it's their year.
Colorado head and shoulders, whatever, right now.
Colorado's got to be that
Not
team.
that, I'll be honest with you, not that Nashville was much of a challenge. I mean, Nashville is a team that's their window closed 3 years ago, and they're trying to pry it back open, but it just ain't happening.
Well, they just got the fan base in Nashville. You know, they try and keep it going. They got an exciting group going there.
They got some catfish.
Yeah, they got some catfish they could throw out on the ice there, and
hey. We're gonna copy the Red Wings. We're gonna copy the Panthers. We're just gonna throw random animals on the fucking ice.
Well, the fucking Panthers still throwing rats out there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but I haven't seen that in a while. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I'm excited for that series, the Florida series.
You're about to see it.
Hey, I might go to a fucking game. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, that's good talk. I might too. I got Boyo over here and his brothers and good.
Well, if you want to go to a game, you let me know. We'll get some tickets.
See, so they want to. They're going over the East Coast of the Panthers.
Oh, they're going to the fucking Panthers game.
Yeah, well, it's cheaper.
Yeah, true.
I'm pretty sure their fucking arena is still flooded with Canadians fans. It's like, hey, wait, we're supposed to be this fucking.
Hey, we got the number 1 draft pick. Hey.
Hey, yeah, Shane Wright, baby. Dude, have you heard some of the stupid fucking rumors going around with that fucking pick?
Yeah.
So we got fucking Jeff Merrick say, well, Arizona is going to like trade their first round pick this year and their first round pick next year to move up to number 1 this year. And I'm like, fuck, if they offer that, jump.
Take it.
Over it.
Take the first every year. There's always going to be a guy that's a stud. You might as well take 2 of them.
That's what I'm saying is because the Devils aren't going to take Logan Cooley. So Cooley will follow us. He might be a better fit. I don't know. I love Shane Wright's talent. And I think he's actually going to be just an elite fucking first line center.
That's the thing. That's the thing that a lot of people, probably on the podcast, they don't understand. Like hockey is the depth in hockey is totally different than football.
Yeah.
Like you could get a guy at the end of the first round that's a fucking stud forever.
Exactly. You get
you can get him in the 7th round.
That's a goddamn fucking Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah.
Or 6th round.
That's true. Very rare in the NFL, but I think the NHL's farm system, all that stuff, that really helps out.
It does. And you get guys who are undrafted. Hey, Marty St. Louis, undrafted guy, too tiny, hey, both of us, baby.
Oh, yeah, he's your guys' coach now.
He is. And he's Dave Caulfield.
That's crazy.
All year?
Yeah.
my little boy. My little boy.
There he is, Caulfield. Yeah, that's crazy to me that he's see,
that kid's foreshadowing because I got a couple kids that are number 22. Foreshadowing. Same.
Oh, who's the other one?
Oh, you'll see.
But yeah, so
there's a part 2 to this podcast that it's going to be coming around here.
Yeah,
soon.
we're about to get right into that once we pick the winner of the Colorado and St. Louis series.
Colorado,
hands down.
Fuck.
We're picking.
Hey, fuck! If St. Louis wins, it was so fun when they won a few years ago. Never seen.
What was the song?
What you got?
But yeah, I mean,
at the time, I had a buddy who was bartending here, big Blues fan, huge Blues fan. Had a fucking old school Al McInnes jersey.
Holy shit!
White Wolves. And I was off when they won. I was off that night, and I was doing some shit. I gotta get a fucking bar. They're about to win this fucking game. And right when the fucking clock strikes 0, I walk through the doors. He's celebrating. I run back behind the bar. We're hugging because I love seeing that shit.
Yeah, we had
because last year. That was the first time in my lifetime I had seen Montreal go on into the Stanley Cup final. I've seen them gone to it was 2008 when Halak just went fucking ape shit. We beat the Capitals, beat the Penguins, we lost the Flyers. 2013, same thing. Beat Ottawa, beat Boston.
No, sorry, guys.
We beat Tampa, we beat Boston. Played the Rangers. That's when fucking Kreider took out Perry Price's fucking knee. That piece of shit.
Yep. So that was when the Rangers lost to the Kings.
That was when the Rangers lost to the Kings. But then last year,
dude. Last year, yeah, you guys went from fucking. That was a lucky run.
You say lucky? I
don't know.
They played a perfect system.
At the end of the day,
they had the trap figured out, but then they ran into an infinitely more talented team.
Well, yeah, and that's so.
It also helps. I mean, let's look at it. Toronto, big fucking choke artists.
Well, yeah,
big time. Those pieces of shit.
Did we even? I didn't even have to guess what was going to happen this series. I literally told everybody.
Hey,
I told everybody Game 7.
The funny thing is that they actually played. They kind of outplayed Tampa this series.
They outshot them in a lot of the games too.
They're faster to the pucks.
Yep.
I mean, fuck. Last night, that second period, when you guys got that power play, I think that was when they disallowed Tavares' goal. They called a pick on Hall, I believe it was. Campbell stood on his fucking head.
Yeah.
He stopped
he played amazing.
3 more fucking chances.
Yep.
Where that game could have gotten out of hand. Kept him in. It's just, hey, fucking Nick Paul. Love you, baby. New favorite. But the result's still the same.
Same. You ain't gonna fucking win.
Lose. You're not getting past it.
Nope.
I mean, my fun thing is when Toronto loses, always. Like last night, hey, I call my dad, or my dad calls me. We laugh, we chuckle. Fuck the Leafs. His girlfriend's a Leafs fan, and she was working last night. And he's like, I'm going to call her up and be like, hey, I was asleep. What was the score?
Exactly. Hey, well.
After he and I are just fucking dancing on their grave. But then watching the fucking Toronto media, whether it be Sportsnet, whether it be fucking TSN, fucking Toronto Sports Network, watching them have all their fucking meltdowns.
No, they're absolutely go bonkers.
Fire the coach, fire the GM, trade Marner, trade Matthews, trade Tavares, trade the team. This team sucks.
Has nothing to do with their team.
It has nothing to do with their team. They got unlucky this year. Kind of got unlucky last year. It just happens in hockey, but just watching this team. But then next season, it's going to happen. Best team in hockey. Matthews, fucking best player ever.
70 goals.
70, best suck his dick. All that shit. It's fucking bullshit.
Playoffs in hockey, what people don't understand, are a totally different fucking season. It's totally different. You can't run through the regular season. Now, the only team that really has run through the regular season is the Lightning consistently. And then they run through the playoffs. So they're in a different class right now, I think, with talent. This year, they've kind of fallen off a little bit. I don't think that it's going to be. I
would say they've fallen off. They played a absolute metric shit ton of hockey.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's kind of the price you pay.
Yeah.
To fucking win back-to-back cups. You're playing, you got your 82-game season, and you got fucking at least 16 extra games. And it's not regular season hockey, playoff hockey, as I said, are completely different because regular season, you know what, we'll kind of loaf around. It was like the fucking a game-winning goal in Game 6. Fucking Matthews is trying to fucking cherry pick over there. What happens? Loses fucking edge, face down on the fucking ice. Boom, bang.
Little bang, bang goal. See you later.
99.
Yep, I love it.
You can't do that in playoff hockey. It's tight checking. It's borderline fucking. There should be a penalty called every 5 minutes.
Every play.
It ain't.
Yep.
But it ain't.
Well, let's I could talk about hockey all fucking day, but a lot of these fucking idiots aren't going to know what we're talking about,
They probably turned the fucking podcast off by now.
Hey, we got views for like maybe 4 minutes on this podcast. Everybody else tuned off.
No.
But
like, What the fuck are these idiots talking about?
Let's fucking transition, bud. Let's go over to.
All right. Hold on. I gotta do a wardrobe change.
Transition. All right, we're fucking back.
Hey there, bud.
Hey, bud. How's it going?
It's going well. Hey,
all right,
oh shit. Oh. We've lost video.
Oh, there he is.
Gotta get the Naj right here.
We got Harris.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
We've lost video again. It's all going off the rails. Hey friends, how you doing?
All right. So now I got my voice back.
I told you. Hey, what did I say? We're going to have to transition to another 22.
Yeah, the man. So I just oh, you getting another Jaeger shot?
Oh no, hold on. I'm in the middle of something. I'm sorry.
We can get him in here. All right. So you're down at the tavern, I imagine.
I told you I'm on location.
Okay, that's
actually
cool.
Here, hold on. Hey, who wants to be in the podcast? Mike, you want to be in the podcast? Hey, you want to talk to this fucking Lightning fan and tell him the fans to whip that ass?
Oh boy. Yeah, well, you don't want to talk shit to the defending champs, you know.
Two-time.
Man, I got my voice back, so we're speaking correctly now. That's good.
Welcome back.
We have transitioned into the fantasy football realm. So
wait, hold on. Hey, I gotta try something. What was Red doing with his beard that first podcast?
I don't know. It was.
Hey, look like. Hey man, hey, you know what? You brush it every day. You fucking make sure it looks good like this. You know, there's some grays coming in because life's a little fucking stress around.
He's living on the boat now, man. It's a boat lifestyle.
I know.
So
I know. Hey, I put in fucking 50+ hours a week. You see me bitching?
Nope. Exactly. Well, I don't think he really bitches. I think he likes to let us know that he works 50 hours.
Comments. Hey, Red, this one's for you, bud.
There we go. Hey, I got the rest of it here. Cheers.
There you go. Hey, fucking part 2.
Another one.
All right. Ooh, yeah. All right. So let's jump into last season, Hogan. All right. So I'm gonna say this. You know, just looking at the last.
You gotta bring up the little fucking like sheriff camp thing.
Yeah, we might as well. We could bring that up.
Look at all the bullshit that happened.
No, I don't need to, but we will. So last season, I can't really say that much negative about you, to be honest, because every year. Well, hold on. So let's put it this way, right? So every year, you haven't been like I said in the beginning of the podcast. You're not at the bottom. You're not at the top. You're usually right in the middle. Okay, you're like the.
Yeah, because I'm the fucking Toronto of fucking this fucking league.
You're like that good ass cream in the Oreo, right in the fucking middle.
Right there.
But so last season you finished right in the middle, 5th spot. Now this is kind of crazy. You were third in points. So, which says a lot. I mean, you were actually a competitive team.
Yeah.
You finished with what, 21-25. The highest was 22-18 last year, and that was Jake. So not too far off. But you actually started the season 10-2.
I know.
So you actually you were probably right behind Jake most of the year.
Yep. Yeah, it was 1-2.
Yep. And then you lost your last 3 games, I think. And then you went right into the playoffs. And so if we look here, let's see, playoffs.
Lost to Ray.
You lost to Ray in the playoffs, the first round.
Yep.
I don't know why it always does this, but we're gonna go to the playoffs here if I can figure out if I can.
There's fucking Yahoo gotta get fucking. Not that I want sleep or anything. God forbid Corey get an extra win or 2.
Well, all right. So this shit ain't fucking working, but we're gonna go into. Oh, we got Ray's Boozers up here. Let's just go into.
That's next week.
Yeah, that's next week. We don't want him right now. Let's look at Marvin Lewis. Why is what is the name of Marvin Lewis? Why is that so? Why is that your name? Let's put it that way.
like the Maple Leafs, Marvin Lewis also could not get out of the first round.
Perfect. All right. So that sums that up. Perfect. So right now, like,
I will never fucking make my team name the fucking Toronto Maple Leafs. So he gets my fucking ass in it.
But let's go to week 1. Okay. So we'll look at week 1. You actually dominated most of the weeks. So like this week, obviously you got Pat Mahomes, you got DJ Moore, you got Deebo Samuel, you got good old Najee back there. DeAndre Swift, Darren Waller, like your team is fucking stacked from head to toe, basically. Just come out and actually just smack Garlow right in the fucking face.
That was a pretty good fucking offseason trade I made to get Najee.
Yep. Hey, that was good. Najee's gonna be awesome going forward. So he didn't start out week 1 very well because he that was a really weird game though against the Bills. That was a fucking awful game, both sides.
It was special teams. Miles Killebrew. One block return for a touchdown. That was huge.
That was the end of the game right there.
Yep.
But week 1 you come out, you put 196 up. 100 points. 100 point difference on fucking Garlow. So we're gonna keep running through these because let's see. Nick's Chubby Chasers. Obviously he doesn't have much time for anything. Clearly he doesn't have much time to, fix his lineup.
I think I saw his ballet class rolling through here earlier.
He's coaching ballet now in the Gateway Tavern area. Okay. I got it.
Well, I think I have more like community outreach recruiting,
Recruiting.
You got to get out there. You got to get, you got to hit the road.
Yeah.
Hit hard. Get them kids while they're young.
You just never know. It's all about the kids. So
not that young, Corey. Not that young.
So week 2, you run through Nick 160 to 147. Let's see. We jump through, man. Oh, and then you play me. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna skip this. I don't fucking care. 186. 186 to 180. And you keep rolling here, I think. So let's see.
I think this is where it come up.
You lose like
end up in first place here. I lost to Jake here. No, it ain't this one.
So then you run through Corey, which is normal. You lose to Jesse.
Heroin, baby.
Your first loss of the season is to Jesse.
This is Jesse, and then it's to Jake.
But the thing is you lose to Jesse scoring 163. So like at the end of the day, big numbers from Mike Williams. Pat Mahomes, this week he didn't. Well, he played the Bills. That was the week that they kind of stomped him. But as far as talent wise on the team, not really much going on here, or nothing wrong with it.
Nope.
Just got outscored.
There are a couple flaws that we'll get to in a second after the recap, because I know what happened.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into the transactions and stuff like that. Some things here or there.
Here's a little rough.
Yeah, so this is the first week that you really had a bad week.
And we got Jake with his 2-scale model of penis picture.
Mr. fucking Diglett over here. So
I mean, I don't mean the actual like Pokemon monster. I mean, there's just that picture.
Oh yeah, it's about the same size. I've seen it.
Scale. It's to scale.
It's to scale. Actually on the computer, the scale right now.
Imagine on this tablet, buddy. I'm talking.
That's about right. All right, so let's.
Oops.
So we jump to then you play Will, stomp him. That's week 7. Let's see, week 8, another win. So like I said, you started out what 10-2.
Yep.
And then you play well. We don't even really need to get into that one.
Yeah, but this one is we're going to circle back to this one because this one gets interesting.
Okay, we'll circle back to the red game.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll circle back.
Once we get into the transactions, we'll circle back to that.
All right, and then you go through Garlow again, and that's another win.
Not by 100. I didn't want to disrespect him that much.
Yeah, not by 100.
The $5,100 fan.
He was fine. Yeah, he went out and he bought the fan that week. He felt fine.
You got bowl full of cash.
Yeah, 72-inch. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Then Nick still all about the kids,
Yep.
not paying attention to his team.
Still the kids.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is the one that really matters. All right, so I come back. I'm making a run for the playoffs.
Uh-huh.
You're starting fucking. Here we go. Starting fucking Zach Wilson. What is the thoughts on that? I don't understand that, but I was happy that you did it.
Remember I texted you I was going to do that?
You did. I do remember that, and I was like, I thought you were kidding.
Oh.
And you literally started Zach Wilson. I was like, thank you, Lord.
Yep.
So,
hey, I'm nothing but for the memes, baby.
Hey, it's all good. You got me into the playoffs. You made me some money, so I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You still owe me for that, by the way.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Wait till you see the beginning of the podcast that we didn't see or you didn't film. All right, so and then man,
somebody filmed them.
You got stomped by Corey. And then week 14.
Yeah, you know what happened is he kind of like hit me with a needle. And I didn't know what the fuck happened, and then I woke up.
Yeah, he had some of that. Sure, what, like chloroform or what? He just came up behind you.
In a preschool though. That's what confused me.
Wow, I thought he was banned from there.
I maybe it was like a Weekend at Bernie's kind of thing.
Yeah, well, we edited that out of the YouTube video, so I thought about it after everybody said it. I was kind of like, oh.
I'd be more worried about the fucking insurance bullshit than anything. Hey, buddy.
Well, here it is. Here's week 15.
Fuck around.
Here's week 15. You lose to Ray Ray. That's the playoffs. Yeah, that was for the fourth place spot. We don't need to go too much into it, but Cordero didn't do you any good. You made that trade. Najee, terrible game. Joe Mixon, terrible game. That's just not a good. Oh, and Darren Waller was out. Was he hurt or something?
Yep. So I get Dalton Schultz in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did pretty well. That's true. So you made a good little switch up there, but yeah, nobody should lose to Ray Ray, unfortunately, in the playoffs.
It happens. That was the Tyreek Hill who had to have like 15 catches that game, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. All right, so let's go back to where we were going.
Wait, before we do that.
Okay.
Hit the next week. You got to go to the next week.
The next week.
Go to the next week because that's the cherry on top of my season.
Oh, wow. So this was thanks for
showing up, guys.
This was the 5th place game.
I really needed that bye week.
And Corey came out swinging. Wow. Yeah, Corey must have been tied up.
Yeah. I think he might have used that belt for a little autoerotic asphyxiation.
Corey tied himself up a little too tight that week, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so that was a good.
I sat there. I'm like, what the fuck? Now you guys really? This is what you do? I fucking like, hey, do I get in the 200 club now?
That was a good finish. That was a good finish to the season, though. And honestly, you know what? So points wise, you always scored a lot, which was always like anytime I played you, I was like, oh shit, like he's got players that can put up 30, 40 any game. So, huh?
Wow.
Oh yeah, okay. So you wanted to kind of circle back to something.
Yeah, there's a few things. We'll go to transactions, but here's the real problem with my team. It was FOMO. Because the real person that started fucking tanking me was Mahomes.
Yep.
They started doing the cover 2 shell.
That's all it takes.
You kept trying to press. But the problem was, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I can bench him and it'll play the waiver wire. But I know the minute I do that, it's that week.
That's the week he's getting 45, 50.
Exactly. So you sit there and I hang on and 10-point game, 9-point game, 12-point game. Do I make the move? Can't do it. No, can't do it. And I'm out. that and the all right. Well, we're in transactions here,
So
we'll
here we are.
start about. I think I had the first trade of the year this year with Ray Ray.
So first trade of the year. Let's go there. You did have a lot of transactions last year.
Mhm.
So the first trade of the year, you do AJ Brown and DJ Moore. So you guys swap.
This is swap.
So you get AJ Brown, right?
Yep.
Which was huge.
Yeah, it it was funny. I trade DJ. DJ pops off the next week.
Yep, of course.
AJ Brown gets
Naturally.
hurt. And AJ Brown comes back. And AJ Brown's kind of like AJ Brown. And DJ Moore is, well,
Plays for Carolina.
Saddled to Darnold. and PJ Tucker. A lot of AJ, DJ, PJ. A lot of J's.
Who cares?
Ray hit me up. He's like, look, I want to offload one of Julio or AJ. And first, he wanted to give me, I think he wanted to give me Julio for, I think it was DJ. And it's like, no, but I'll do AJ for DJ. It's like, sure. That trade ended up being kind of a wash. It just, whatever.
Yeah. It wasn't awful. So that's the first little kicker. Then we jump over to the next trade, which this is the one with Red that I don't know if you really needed to make it. I mean, where is it? Okay. So you trade Mixon he trades Mixon and Calvin Ridley to you for Swift and Jacoby Myers. Yeah. So what's your thoughts on that one?
This is where we want to circle back. If I don't make that trade with Red, I lose to Red.
Boom. Making moves. Yeah, because you only beat him by what, 20 points that week or something?
And Mixon outscored DeAndre Swift by like 20 something.
Yep, and that's all it takes. So as you can see, guys,
and now it makes see, Red strikes again, baby.
Red just giving dubs whenever you need them.
And here's the thing: week later, DeAndre Swift gets hurt.
Yep. And then he trades him to Nick.
Yeah.
Because Nick's all about the kids, so he doesn't even know that Swift is hurt.
Exactly. So my rationale with that trade was Joe Mixon, DeAndre Swift at the time were pretty even. DeAndre Swift was
great. I don't think the trade was bad at all. I think you got the better end of the deal.
Jacoby Myers was sitting on my bench.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't know that Calvin Ridley wouldn't be here for the rest of the season,
exactly.
Next season. And I said, you know what? I'll take a flyer on the talent.
Yep.
If he sits on my bench, he sits on my bench. Jacoby Myers will do the same thing. Calvin Ridley's a little bit better than Jacoby Myers.
I think you won the trade, to be honest.
I did.
At the end of the day,
since I won the game because of the trade.
At the end of the day, I mean, you getting Calvin Ridley, Jacoby Myers. I mean, he would never start on any of my teams anyway. I wouldn't start the guy, and I don't think you would start him on your team. So the only person in the league
in bye weeks, yes, because he's
if you need that PPR, filler, if you need that 12 to 15 point guy,
catches, it's a little gap filler.
But for taking a risk with Calvin Ridley, maybe he comes back and he's Calvin Ridley. That puts you over the edge.
Here, I made a mistake that I didn't realize. So I picked up Hunter Renfrow. I spent some capital on him.
Yep. Let's see where that's at. I don't see anywhere where you're spending money. Let's see.
I definitely put a little fob on him.
I guess it's hard to show. It doesn't show like. Okay, so here's where you drop waivers. So you drop I don't see Renfro here. You might have done it before that trade, actually.
No, I did. I picked him up early.
So yeah, you drop Renfro and then Jesse picks him. Oh yeah, here he is.
Uh-huh.
So you drop Renfro, you pick him up for $15, and you drop him for Devin Singletary a few days later.
Because I needed a running back.
Yep. So
I had top end running back talent. I just didn't have any depth.
Yeah.
And
So
you're one bad cut away.
Yeah. If we had to look at, let's look at.
I picked up Michael Pittman off waivers. And that was pretty good. And that was a trade that I used him, and I think it was Claypool to get Patterson, because I just had no running back.
Yeah.
I'm going to the playoffs. If something happens, I am dead in the water when it comes to running backs.
Yeah. Well, you had to. I mean, you had all the pieces. I mean, Mahomes, AJ Brown, Debo. I mean, this is
Debo. Great draft pick on Debo.
So this is your ending roster right here. And honestly, probably, like, I would say, out of all the people that I've interviewed so far, probably the most complete. Like, where your keepers are very difficult, because I don't even know who you would. I mean, obviously Najee. We're looking at. I mean,
Najee and Mixon are sticking around.
Najee and Mixon, they have to. Mixon had a great season. He looks like the Mixon that we all thought he would be. And then, so now it's like Debo, AJ in Philly. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of AJ with fucking, what's his name? Jalen over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, are we a fan of AJ with Tannehill right now?
But I would imagine you're going to go Waller. Oh, maybe so.
Hey, maybe those domestic violence allegations against Dalvin Cook come to fucking fruition.
That's true.
And then right down there, that's that little right there.
Alexander Madison here.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be huge, but who's 3 running backs though? It's not the way of the league anymore, man.
I know, but I've proven I'm pretty good at hitting on receivers.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm like the Steelers.
Exactly. So basically we got through last season. I mean, obviously we're looking at projections for next season. We got Najee, Mixon, and we got a couple ideas. I would probably go with Waller. Debo, I don't really know. That's a tough one.
He was a tough case. I mean, the talent's there.
Yeah.
Uber talented. I mean, the guys. Look at last year. Look at the stats last year. He's got receiving touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, passing touchdowns.
But is he happy there? That's the problem.
Hey, man, money makes the world go round.
That's true. They're going to pay him. I mean, I think they're going to pay him by the end of it.
They have to. I mean, who do you want, Ayuk or Debo?
Yeah, Debo for sure.
Debo finally stayed healthy this year.
He did. That was the first season. Yeah. So
trust me. I remember how many times Garlow wanted his fucking hamstring to snap in half.
Well, yeah, because he drafted Ayuk in like the second round. So
yeah.
But all right. So we got done with last season. Let's just see. I'll end it with this. We've been talking for a while, so I appreciate you taking your time out of your busy day. But
no, my day's over, baby. We talk all
your
night.
day's over. So what do you think?
I mean, let's go here. We don't have the nonsense from Red. We don't have the propaganda from Will. All right, we ain't sitting here talking. I can go in a whole bunch of shit about trading draft picks and all this shit. Trust me, I remember.
Yep. He remembers everything.
I don't have a high school prom to coach leader. And I mean,
nothing but time.
I laid off the cocaine years ago.
All right. Well,
I want to make this the best. I want to make this the best podcast on this channel.
Well, it already is. I mean, we started with the NHL playoffs, so we already won.
And besides, what's the matter? Nobody's watching this anymore.
Yeah, everybody turn it off at this point.
When was the last time you and I just had to shoot the shit here?
Everybody turned that shit off a long time ago. So
all right,
what do you think?
Ended, so
I
don't know.
We're gonna end it with what do you think about Steelers next season? Or what do you think about that division? So this is my thing. I told somebody, he's a huge Browns fan, one of my buddies that I talked to from work, and
what a doofus.
huh?
Said what a doofus.
So I said this. I said the Steelers are winning 10 games next season, and that's solely on Tomlin, in my opinion. I think Tomlin's not losing. He's not going negative. Okay.
10 wins.
Huh? 10 wins.
10 wins.
I'm going with 10.
Yeah.
I think Trubisky pulls out at least a game against every team in that division. And Pickett's not starting there.
Something tells me you're wrong, man. I
think
this is it.
You think they're going to start him?
I am fully on board with the fact that Pickett is not the answer.
Yeah, no. He's basically Trubisky. You got the same guy.
I was not happy with the pick. I was really hoping at that point when Jermaine Johnson fell that far, I told everybody, I was like, look, we might not have a quarterback. We get Jermaine Johnson and TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, Cam Hayward, Tuitt coming back.
Defense is fucking stacked.
You wouldn't have a quarterback either after you played us.
Yeah.
But we take Pickett. And it's okay.
I didn't understand that though. It's like you go for a young player like Trubisky. I mean, he's not old.
The man's comps are Andy Dalton, Derek Carr, and Matt Hasselbeck.
Hey, studs.
2 second-round picks and an undrafted.
Wait, Matt Hasselbeck's got a Super Bowl win.
No, he doesn't.
No? Oh no, that was Trent Dilfer. My bad.
We beat Matt Hasselbeck.
That's true. I totally fucked that up. No misinformation on the podcast. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah.
That's why I remember everything.
All right, you got me backed up there.
We keep this clean, baby.
So how many wins you giving them?
I got 6.
6 wins.
6 wins.
So they're gonna end up last in the division.
Yep. I think.
All right.
Man. Well, actually, get back to me if they actually suspend Deshaun Watson.
Oh, they're gonna suspend him. And the funny thing is Baker's gonna get.
Because you don't think Baker's gonna start throwing pick sixes all over the place?
No,
like,
Baker's gonna go to. So this is the scenario right now. Baker's gonna get traded to Carolina. The Browns play Carolina week 1 of the season. Baker's gonna go fucking off and beat the Browns week 1. You heard it here first. Lock it in.
He's not. No.
Yep. 4 touchdowns. 4 picks. He's throwing 4 picks, but he's gonna win the game because McCaffrey's on my team and he's going off
the field due to injury.
We'll end it. Hey, we'll end it with that one. Fuck you. But hey, so yeah, we're gonna end it. This thing's like an hour long already, so let's wrap it up a little bit. Nobody's watching.
We done pizza. They're gonna look at this fucking. They're gonna see this video. Like, what the fuck? An hour long? What happened?
Oh, I'm editing this. It's gonna be like 10 minutes long. I'm just gonna cut all the. I'm just gonna cut everything.
As long as like Toronto wins cup, I'm good.
Yeah, Toronto wins. Good season last year. Steelers 10 wins. Goodbye.
6 wins. Adios. Oh, sorry. Wait, hold on. You're speaking French, so you speak Canadian. So, au revoir, monsieur. Sans set le coup. Sans set le coup. Sans set le coup.
See.
That's what we want the cup. That's what we want the cup in French.
Well, you guys ain't getting it. You could take the first round draft pick.
The backwards cup.
All right, man. I'll catch you later.
Right,
appreciate it. See you.
Yes, sir. See you.
All right. So appreciate Hogan being on the podcast. It was a fun one. It was a long one. But you know, we had fun making it, and I appreciate him being on. Obviously, the Jaeger is starting to hit me now. I don't drink that much, so I'm gonna get editing on this shit and post it for you guys soon. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Tune in next week. We got our 4th place finish with Ray next week. I can't wait for that one. So hopefully, you guys tune in to the Locked In podcast next week. Feel free to like, subscribe, share everywhere you can. And we'll see you next week. Take care.
This has been a presentation of the Locked In podcast. Follow us on YouTube, subscribe, and like for more content.